I'm taking it slow today. We have a lot of plastic parts to strip down, as well as an oil and filter change on one of the bikes. At the end, I will throw in some new copper gaskets for the exhaust manifolds. Anyway, it looks like the cat won't be helping us with work today. I start by loosening the lower fairing on the right side of the bike. I had already taken off the big fairing to reach the other 3 screws. Then I move to the other side. Remove that fairing too. A few more tweaks with the pliers and I can take off the entire lower fairing. The filler plastic at the front underneath is also held in place with a zip tie. There's still one screw to remove from the top. I will leave this part as it is. It's hard to get a whole one without damage, and I only need one more piece for it. Let's fire up the bike and warm up the oil before the change. Warmed up oil will flow out faster and leave less behind in the engine. Okay, that should be enough. After loosening the oil filler cap, I undo the drain bolt. Next up is the fuel filter, which was screwed on really tight. No need, hand tightening is enough. I also check the oil for metal shavings. Looks like there might be some, but I'm not entirely sure if it's from the engine or just some garage debris that stuck earlier. Even if it's from the engine, it's not too bad. Cleaning the oil filter mount and it's ready to go. The gasket is pre-lubed, so no need to add extra oil. I'm just tightening it by hand and it's done. The oil drain bolt was stripped and someone had welded it to be able to loosen it. I found a smaller one, so now it can be tightened with an Allen key. Now I can screw this bolt back in place. The oil I'm using is Motul 5100 10W40. With an oil and filter change, the engine takes 3.4 liters. You can check the oil level by removing the dipstick and pressing it into its socket where it screws in. Dipstick and oil cap tightened, oil change done. I'm moving on to unscrewing the mirrors. First I take off the right mirror. It's a bit tricky because the mirror's rubber overlaps the mount. I also immediately remove the top screw of the windshield. Then I move to the left side, and just like before, I'm taking off the mirror. Next, I remove the second top windshield screw and the two bottom ones. Now the windshield can be taken off without any problem. After that, I unscrew the right plastic piece around the gauges. Then the left one. Both are held by two screws each. This area is very fragile since the plastic is brittle. I also remove a side screw of the motorcycle's front cowl. The cowl won't come off at first. It turns out there's still one screw left on the left side. It's a cable cover. Now the whole cowl comes off its mounts, which are on the frame holding the gauges at the front of the bike. Next, I'm detaching the remaining wires that connect the front cowl to the bike. I disconnect the cables that control the fuel flow from the tank. Now I can start disconnecting the cables for the lights. Then for the left turn signal, and finally the right one. After these steps, there shouldn't be anything left blocking the cowl from being removed. Now I'm going to work on disassembling the tail of the bike, the rear fairings. I start by unscrewing the first mounting screw, then move to the next one in the middle of the right fairing. I unscrew the passenger handles, and after disconnecting the connectors for the left turn signal, I can remove the left fairing. I also disconnect the wires from the rear light and take it off. Next I remove the right fairing, and after disconnecting the turn signal cables, the rear plastics are fully disassembled. There are still a few screws left to remove. I unscrew the mounting arm for the top case, and for now my work in this area is done. I take the opportunity to replace the air filter on this bike and screw the filter housing back in place. Next, I need to replace the copper gaskets that connect the exhaust headers to the engine block, seating the headers at the block. After unscrewing the mounting bolts, I remove the left header and can take out the copper gasket. As you can see, it's completely flattened from the pressure applied with tightening the header to the block. I then remove the right header and take out its gasket as well. While unscrewing this header, the head of the bolt sheared off. Fortunately, with the right tools, I was able to extract the bolt. After cleaning the seats, I installed the new gaskets and tightened everything back together. That's it for today. Thanks for watching this repair episode. New ones will be coming soon with more detailed work. Make sure to subscribe and keep watching my channel.